What's up, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome. As you probably figured out by the title of this video, because for the first time in my life, I've come up with the title before I've come up with the video. This is Allison's Sew-cation. And it's so cheesy, and I know it's cheesy, but let me break it down for you real quick. Essentially, all of the plans that I had for my birthday, which was this past week, fell through. Like every single one. So, for better or for worse, we have stayed at home and have been cleaning and organizing, which is desperately needed. But I also decided that I was going to do some sewing. So instead of doing a staycation, I'm doing a sew-cation. So we're going to be sewing. We're going to be making, and the goal is to sew as much as I can without having a complete breakdown, and also making stuff that I really enjoy and been looking forward to making, but just have stopped myself for whatever reason. So we're going to be sewing. We're going to be doing this great sew-cation together, and feel free to put on some tunes, listen to me, whatever you want to do, sew your own projects. Let me know what works in progress you got going, and let's dive into it, shall we? Coming at you live from the floor, here is all of my, well, some of my, I should say, fabrics. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some fabrics, and then we'll work on patterns. Because I like sometimes it's easier for me to go pattern to fabric. This time, I want to start with the fabric and then jump into the pattern. You feel me? So, stay tuned. Okay, so we finally figured out what we're going to be making, which I'm really excited about. And I'm going to show you the fabrics first because I think it's important. Fabric number one is this maroon sort of fabric. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here today. The overhead lighting sometimes just makes me not want to do anything. So we turned the overhead lighting off today. But this is the fabric. It's a little sheer, but I think for like what I'm going to be doing with it, it'll be fine. You can't really see my hand through it. I have, I think, 2 yards of this, maybe 1.5 yards of this, and I'm going to be making a top. And I've never made this pattern before, but I'm kind of excited. I'm going to be using McCall's M8161, and I'm going to be doing, I think, view A, because I kind of like the sleeves. They're like the tulip sleeves. I don't know if you can see that. I'll post a picture of all the patterns and what I'm going to be doing with them. So that's the shirt. I really want to try a shirt. And then this fabric, you may remember from my last video, I'm going to be making a dress out of this. And it's going to be the New Look N6682. And it's going to be the view A. So I have made, if you can see this, this is obviously a very well-loved pattern. I've made view B. In fact, view B was the first ever dress that I had ever made. So I'm going to be making view A, which has a collar and long sleeves. I'm going to be making it out of this fabric, which I'm really excited about. I think that'll look really cute. That's what we're working with. So my camera stand has broken, so you're kind of being held up by the drawer right now, so I apologize if this looks weird, but I think I'm in between starting with either the shirt or the dress. My only thing is I know the dress I'd have to hem the bottom of the dress, so I'm really not looking forward to that, but I know it's a toss-up. I kind of want to try this top though first. I think this could be super, super, super cute. So spoiler alert, I did in fact choose the shirt first, but I didn't record myself cutting any of the fabric. So here's a montage of me hyper sewing at quantum speed. And here's a picture of my birthday cake from this past week. It was very yummy. So I have been reading a lot more lately. I actually just polished off a whole book last night, and it was, I think, A Notorious Vow by Joanns, which obviously, like, titles that don't relate really to the contents really bother me, but I've been really into Joanns stuff. A lot of it is kind of like just overly spicy, but this one was really good. The main male character is deaf, and the main female character is just like damsel in distress sort of thing. Super, super cute. I recommend if you're interested in that sort of stuff. But I'm gonna get into cutting this pattern. I just want to talk about that. LOL. So I didn't actually record any of me cutting the pattern. I think I just really wanted to talk about that book because it was really good. So yeah, sorry about that. Back to our regularly scheduled sewing programming. Also, these are the macarons that my partner made for my birthday. They were yummy. Good morning. It is day 2 of Sew-cation, and I finished a shirt yesterday. I know, it was a lot of trial and error. I tried to record as much of it as I could, but I ended up just losing steam with it towards the end of the night, and it was like 11:30 at night, and I just wasn't in the mood to set up the camera because my camera stand broke, and I'm just too lazy to order a new one. And that's just the way it is. But I just got back. Sorry, I'm stirring my coffee. Cheers to anybody out there who's a coffee drinker. Oh, that's strong. Ooh-wee. So, anyways, oh, that's so strong. Holy shit. This is yesterday's coffee that I have a really good habit of making too much coffee because I have a regular old coffee pot, and what I do is I'll make purposely too much, and then the next day I'll have iced coffee instead of hot coffee. Works every time. This is blueberry coffee from Aldi, and there's this white stuff in here is heavy whipping cream because we had some left over, and I was like, treat yourself. I'm also channeling my inner Jenna Phipps because I just got back from a bike ride around the neighborhood. Oh boy, eating nothing but cake and pizza for the last week. Really set you back. Turns out it's not as nutritional. And you're all here. This shirt. It's so cute. I would put it on, but I'm too lazy. But this is the shirt. Let me fix the sleeve here. This is the shirt. It's got these little petal sleeves on it, which is kind of cute. I need to like just press it or something. I didn't use any interfacing because I just don't believe in interfacing. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I just don't believe in it. But yeah, this is the shirt. I think it's super cute. Perfect for work. I did make the neck a little bit too big. So at the back, I did like a little peekaboo situation, and it looks super cute. So we have one sewing project that is done. She is done, she is dusted, she's hemmed up, she's ready to go. So that leaves us to today's sewing project. We're gonna be working on this fabric. I'm super excited. And we're gonna be making this pattern, the one with the high neck. I think it's gonna be super cute. It's actually a similar kind of fabric. Let me take it out of the wrapping. Who am I trying to play? Amateur hour over here. So this is the dress that we're kind of going for with this fabric. I'm thinking about adding a ruffle down here, maybe. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet, but I do think that this would be super cute. It's a very similar fabric, except this fabric is red. But yeah, I really think that this will look cute as this. And my only concern is that I don't wear a lot of like navy color. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous that it's not going to look right on me. Also, it is a directional fabric. A little nervous about that. I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I'm just going to gaslight myself into thinking it's going to be okay. But we're going to get started on that starting now. Welcome to my floor. Um, this is the fabric as aforementioned, and I've got to lay it out. But while I'm doing this, I would normally just do like a time lapse, but I want to catch y'all up on what I've been doing outside of Sew-cation. I've been working on that Summer Vine crochet tee. Summer Vine crochet tee. I've almost got the front and back panels done. I decided to add 5 more rows just to give myself a little bit more grace with the inches because I didn't realize, but basically it's going to be a crop top unless I lengthen it a little bit. So I want to lengthen it maybe another couple inches and then add the shoulder situation. But that's what I've been working on after I've been sewing every day. I've just been going down and just watching TV. I've been rewatching Bridgerton for like the 18th time. Yes, I know Bridgerton, blah blah blah. But I absolutely adore Bridgerton. I think it's such a cute story. I love, and I just really want season 3 to come out, if I'm honest. Colin's and Penelope's story was my favorite. I love Friends to Lovers. And I've just been the chokehold that the Regency romance community has on me right now is crazy. So I've been reading a lot of like Joanna Shoup books, which I think I mentioned yesterday. So yeah, Joanna Shoup has been the number one author I've been reading. She writes a little bit steamier, which keeps my attention for longer. Gotta lay this out. I gotta scoot. I'm about to read another Tessa Dare book, which I'm excited about. I do love Tessa Dare. So yeah, I should probably post my Goodreads. I do review all of my books on Goodreads. I know that Goodreads is kind of problematic, but that's the only platform I have right now. I don't want to fuck it up and go to Storygraph, and I don't know what the hell like I have Storygraph downloaded, but I don't know how to get all my data, and I know there's a way you can export your Goodreads data, but I don't know if that exports reviews. And where did my pattern go? There it is. All right, let's start laying this out, huh? I know, very scientific. taking a break from sewing to eat my lunch. We've got a wonderful little bagel here because I have no bread in this house and I'm not going out to get any, with some ham and cheese. And I'm watching Jazz Beth's new September to be read. I'm about a minute in, but it's making me like think about all the books that I never have a I want to read thing. It's whatever's available on Libby. So I'm interested to hear what she has to say. Okay, ignore. I'm watching Queen Charlotte. We're not going to judge here. This is a judge-free zone. But I put the skirt and the top together. So we're going to try a quick fit. Quick fit over my clothes. Let's just see how it looks. Okay. Okay. So interesting diagonal here. I don't hate it. I don't know. Maybe once I put it all together, it's gonna look better. But like right now, it's giving like I don't know. Oh, it actually is diagonal all the way down. Look at me matching a pattern. But I don't know. I think like the boobage area here, I'll get closer. I think this like boobage area, like this needs touched up because I don't think that these gatherings are aligning, but I couldn't put a pocket in because there's no seam here. So this is gonna be one of my only dresses without pockets. What are you gonna do? So we gotta do the sleeves, we gotta do the neck and the back because it's open right now. So we'll get back to you. Bye. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, this is so fucking hard. You have to pleat the neck down, and I am notoriously bad at putting any of the actual tailoring marks on these. So now I've got this piece of fabric and my little washable pen, and I've got to go to town marking this. So wish me luck. All right, guys. I think what we're going to do is instead of doing this pleat nonsense, we're just going to simply fold it over and just have a regular old run-of-the-mill collar. Because you're not going to see the pleats anyways. And to be honest with y'all, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to do just a single fold. Tic-tac-tock. We're cooking with gas. Right, so now it's zipper time. So I've got 4 different zippers here, 2 invisible zippers, and 2 just regular polyester normal Coats & Clark zippers. Here's our zippers. So I have a little piece of scrap fabric here. I think the invisible zippers, unfortunately, are going to be too blue. So we're going to have to go with, I think I'm going to do the 18-inch navy zipper. So we got a zipper. Here it is. It's a little bit long, like it goes down to the floor, so I might shorten it just a smidge. But I think it's a pretty good fit. It's giving Little House on the Prairie, but you know, I kind of expected that with a high neck, long sleeve. I definitely think this is something I could wear to work. It needs a little bit of tailoring, especially the arms. The arms are just a little too long for me. Yeah, I want to shorten those up a little bit and then maybe take in the sides a little bit. But I think so far I really like the fit. I think it looks cute. I don't know. I don't know about the skirt. I think the skirt maybe just a little bit too, I don't know. I don't know. Part of me wants to like nip it in a little bit at the sides, but I also kind of like the fullness of the skirt. So I don't know. I like it, but I might also add a ruffle to the bottom. I might cut the bottom off, lengthen it, and then add like a little ruffly. Because right now it's just this at the bottom. So I don't know. Stay tuned because we're not done yet. Well, I'm beat. I just sewed for 2 days. I made 2 different projects. I'll post pictures of them here and here. I made the red top, which I think is super cute. It just needs like pressed and steamed a little bit. And the dress, which I really like. Similar fabrics for each, and it was my first time working with those kinds of fabrics. And I think it went pretty well. I learned a lot. I do think I need to invest in some of that anti-fray, like super glue stuff. I don't really know what it's called. I think it's literally just called anti-fray. But those are the 2 sewing projects I got done on my Sew-cation. Huge thank you to Marie for all of the moral support, and to Nadia. Thank you so much for all of your moral support, and everybody else who was cheering me on along this way. It is so hot in this studio today. I don't know what's going on. I had to shut the fan off so you could actually hear me. So hopefully the rest of everything I was talking about when the footage was going is actually usable. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it, and hope this inspires you to create. That's really what I want out of this. Is the reason I do these videos is because I want to inspire you to create and inspire you to go out there and do something new and fun and channel your creativity in an interesting way. So hope that works. Hope that you got something out of this, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.